Early last week, I made a video about what to expect in the camera of the S8 or the S8 Plus from Samsung, and a few days after that, the phone was officially launched by Samsung in a mega event in New York. My first impression was that I was very disappointed by what I saw and what I heard. So this video is basically about my top 3 reasons why I feel it's not worth an upgrade to the S8 or S8 Plus if you're already a S7 user. So there was a lot of rumors floating around for the last few months regarding the S8 and S8 Plus. There wasn't much of an information that was told about the camera aspect of the Samsung S8 series of smartphones. Before I could tell you what are those top 3 reasons why you should upgrade to an S8 or an S8 Plus if you're already an S7 user, let me tell you about the top 3 reasons why you should pick up an S8 or an S8 Plus. Firstly, the display. Samsung S8 and S8 Plus comes with the edge-to-edge and what Samsung calls it as an infinity displays. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks fantastic by all the photos that we have seen on the web over the last 1 week. Samsung is pretty famous for their Super AMOLED display, and they have not disappointed with the display aspect of the phone in the S8 series. So display has to be one of the number one reason why you might want to upgrade to the new Samsung S8 series. So now the phones are available in the 5.8 inch and the 6.2 inch screens. So this definitely is something which is fantastic for viewing videos or reading any content on the web. So display, the number one choice why you need to upgrade. Number 2, if performance is a primary criteria for you to pick up a flagship smartphone, then S8 is the ideal choice for you. The Samsung S8 series comes with Snapdragon 835, which is the latest and the greatest processor currently available, and it's not available in any other smartphones as of this date. So the processor has to be the second most important reason why you might want to consider the S8 series. Number 3, this I'll probably combine 2 things into one, which is the Bixby and the DeX. Bixby is primarily a Google Assistant kind of a feature built into Samsung smartphones, especially the S8 series. So they're even given a dedicated button on the smartphones for this particular feature. It's more of like a cognitive, it does learning over a period of time based on your searches and based on what you look forward to in the web, and it gives you suggestions based on that. So this is something which you might like if you don't like to use the Google Assistant. Along with this, Samsung also released what is known as DeX, wherein you can use your smartphone and project it onto your TV by using a small adapter, and it's sort of your phone becomes a desktop. What Samsung claims is that over the coming days they'll be tying up with Microsoft and providing Microsoft Office features on their smartphone so that you can use them on the DeX feature on your TV. Now let's come to the top 3 reasons why I might not consider upgrading my smartphone to a Samsung S8 or an S8 Plus, or what is the reason why I feel Samsung has let us down when it comes to the S8 series. So let's do it the other way around this time, and we'll start with number 3. Like I said, the display was one of the primary reason why you need to pick up the phone. The display or the screen is one thing which is really the scary or the riskiest aspect of this phone. So unlike the previous generation phone, which is the S7 and the S7 Edge, which were 2 different kinds of display, the Samsung S8 series both come with the Edge display and with absolutely like a minimal bezel design. The risk of you damaging your screen is much higher when you drop the phone. So unlike in past, you don't have any crash guard concept, or it actually makes no sense to put in a crash guard on this type of a device to protect it. So this is something of a serious concern because most of us come with the buttery fingers and the chances of dropping are high. Samsung hasn't confirmed what is the type of glass that has been used in S8 series phone, but irrespective of the type of glass that has been used, a single drop can actually damage these type of very sensitive or a very intricate design type of screens. So this probably is one of the reasons why you might want to avoid the S8 or the S8 Plus. Number 2, the battery is one of the biggest disappointment according to me. We know we have seen a lot of issues with the batteries and Samsung in the past 1 year, but having stuck to 3000 and 3500 milliamp batteries for the S8 and S8 Plus was a big letdown for me. Considering the fact that this phone now comes with a big display and a brighter display, there are chances that this display might drain out the battery much faster than what we can expect. So sticking to a 3000 mAh battery might not be a good choice, and you might have to end up again carrying power banks in your pocket when you're going out throughout the day. So I somehow doubt the 3000 mAh battery and the display might not be able to make it last for one full day of battery life. But this is something which we might want to check and see once the phone is actually out in the market next month. But battery is the second most important reason why Samsung S8 and S8 Plus failed to the customers. Number 1, that's the reason why we are all here, that's the reason my channel is here, which is the camera. Camera was the biggest disappointment on the S8 series. We absolutely saw no change in the primary camera of the S8 series headset. Samsung did bump up the front camera resolution from 5 megapixel to 8 megapixel, but selfies and vlogging are not the only two things why we use our smartphones for. We do love to take pictures, we do love to take videos. The primary camera is probably the biggest reason why Samsung S7 and S7 Edge clicked, and it was definitely one of the best cameras that was available in the smartphones. So all you Google Pixel lovers might say, oh, you're not talking about Google Pixel, oh, you're not considering the biggest and the greatest smartphone with the best camera in the world. But personally, I feel the price point of a Google Pixel, when you compare it with the feature, especially the camera, is not justified. Probably 5 or 10,000 less than what it is being sold at in the market would have been a better choice. But I still rate the iPhone cameras and the Samsung S series cameras as the best in the market right now for the price that we pay. So coming back to the camera aspect of the S8 series, there is absolutely no change in either the resolution or the features or the aperture functionality of the S8 series cameras. So this was definitely a big letdown. I even mentioned about the 1000 frames per second video recording in the S8 or S8 Plus, which was expected or rather rumored. There was no mention about it in the launch event. So we need to see when the phone actually comes out in the market whether it is actually implemented in the slow motion feature. But as of now, we see no significant or rather no change in the S8 series cameras compared to the previous generation. So that's it, guys. Those were the top 3 reasons why you might not want to upgrade to S8 or S8 Plus. You might still want to pick up a S7 or an S7 Edge, which probably I'm guessing might retail for a much lower price than S8 and S8 Plus when it comes out to the market. So that's it for this video. See you again in the next one. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button.